Okay. Borderlines disassociate with trauma. PTSD is comorbid with borderline along with psychosis. Oftentimes, borderline being one of the three psychopaths is brought on by trauma. Actually, it is brought on by trauma. Most of the time, it's sexual abuse. They disassociate. When trauma happens, they disassociate. Their head is somewhere else and their body is there. So they don't have to mentally endure more trauma, more headache. You understand what I'm saying? So oftentimes they will go through something called dissociative amnesia and only remember bits and pieces, if any, of the particular trauma. I, for the most part, have been running on my subconscious for an extended period of time, mostly because I was hypnotized when I was a kid in order to stay the age mentally and not grow up, because they thought I would be dangerous. But when you give a kid attention, positive or negative, oftentimes they will try to duplicate the exact same thing in order to get that exact same attention. Narcissism, you can, although I never actually had that, you can get that. You can drip feed a narcissist. You can drip feed attention to somebody that's essentially mentally a child, even though you're trying to make that kid grow up. And through that, you can control that particular individual, INFJ or not. Other people knew that I was an empath besides me, and they were using that to their advantage. You understand what I'm saying? And somebody freely admitted that during this particular point in time I was drugged. I found track marks between my toes in Victoria. I don't want to fight with you, Doug. If you're going to help me, I sure would be mighty grateful. But I'm not going to do it at the expense of my own ego to appease your own. We're both decent, intelligent human beings. So I guess the moral of this whole diatribe is for me to look you dead center in your camera's eye and say, make the right call. And besides that, this works to your advantage anyway, because the quicker you help me, supposedly, the quicker I'm out of your... the quicker you can go about doing whatever it is you were doing. But just realize one thing, my feelings for her are genuine. You can't excuse them away in the lies that you told her or Joe told her in order to ingratiate yourself to her to begin with. Taking advantage of her good nature was due to misinformed information and bad intel based on observations that were lacking proof and any sort of insight on my online profile. Who's their self online? Who wants to be their self online? Part of being online to begin with on certain sites anyway is the ability to be someone else. Do I have an alias on here? Yes. Is that chiefly because I have been stalked and harassed by people like you online? Absolutely. So, I don't want to fight with you. I don't want this to be a thing. But in this particular situation, unfortunately for you, you got the wrong guy. Okie dokie.